Was goody YTBC? Was good fight fans, boxing heads around the world. Be March with another boxing video. So I ran across an article on Boxing News 24. You know what I mean? And they had the man Orlando Salido. He spoke to uh, a Mexican TV station, sports TV station in Mexico. They basically, they was asking him about Canelo, and basically Orlando Salido thinks that Canelo is not a superstar. He thinks Canelo is protected. Wow, what kind of words are these coming from his fellow countryman Orlando Salido? Well, the man Salido, in my opinion, is speaking truth and rights. You know what I mean? The man Salido is a guy who's always on TV, whether it's Showtime or HBO. You know what I'm saying? He's a guy with about 12 losses and numerous draws, you know what I mean? Now, why is this guy always showcased on TV, and why is he always in potential candidates of Fight of the Year and stuff like that, and probably even in Fights of the Year? I remember that fight with Koki Jim a few years ago, 2013. Look at 2014, he had a great fight with Rocky Martinez. 2016, he has a great fight with Jesse Vargas. So this guy Salido, of course, is a man's man. He's a warrior, you know what I'm saying? There's no fight that he ever saw that he wouldn't take. You check it? Um, so I think that's the premise and basically the basis of why he says the man Canelo is protected and is not a superstar. And he mostly brings out the fact that the man Canoli basically dropped his belt, that WBC belt, vacated it just in order not to fight what's his name? Gennady Golovkin, you know what I'm saying? Now look, the man Triple G, I'm sorry, Canoli, he's been ducking Triple G from the Cotto fight, you know what I'm saying? And that he said he would have fought Triple G after he beat Cotto. And the Cotto fight was supposed to have been made years ago. You know what I'm saying? The fight with Canoli and Austin Trout more than likely should have been Canoli. It's only that the man Austin Cotto fought. I'm sorry, Austin Trout and Canoli more than likely should have been Canoli versus Cotto. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the fact that the man Austin Trout beat Canoli in MSG. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't questionable. He beat that man comfortably by points. You know what I'm saying? So now the man he got to fight Cotto because Cotto was bringing that green belt, WBC belt, to the table. That was last November. You know what I'm saying? A fight that I had Canoli winning about 7 rounds to 5. You know what I mean? But that was a smaller guy, to be honest. The man Canoli is a guy. I'm sorry, Cotto was a guy who's a career. He moved up all the way from 140, you know what I'm saying? And he's moved up all the way to 160, you check it? And that's how he got the belt when he fought Sergio Martinez, albeit it was a catch weight. And the man Sergio was basically crippled in that fight. So, that was a good win for Canoli, but that was a smaller guy. Another small guy he fought, and he got his ass handed to him, was Floyd Mayweather. We already know the story of that fight, you know what I'm saying? I remember when this guy Canoli fought a guy by the name of Jesucito Lopez, a small guy. You check it. The man Jesucito Lopez, I think, that got that fight from fighting what's his name? He beat out Victor Ortiz. He made Victor Ortiz quit. He broke his jaw, you know what I mean? But many people don't remember that particular fight with Josecito Lopez more time. It happened because Canoli was supposed to fight Paul Williams. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to fight Paul Williams. Unfortunately, Paul Williams had his motorcycle accident and has been paralyzed from the waist down. So that fight never happened, And I would have given Canoli props for taking that fight, you know what I mean? Who knows if he would have beat Paul Williams? Who knows? Because I've seen Canoli have close decisions with guys like Austin Trout. I thought Erislandy Lara beat him. He won on my scorecard easy. And matter of fact, speaking of Canoli, man, I was listening to the Boxing Voice last night. They had a kind of spontaneous show, or just a show out of the blue on Wednesday, and they was talking about what they were talking about, pound for pound list and stuff like that. Is it a gimmick and stuff like that? Anyways, that's probably I'll make a different video about that pound for pound stuff. But it was funny to me how, that's why I say a lot of them TBV callers, a lot of them. I didn't say all of them. And if you're not, you know who you are. But a lot of them are casuals, man. They had people calling in saying that Cannoli is definitely number one or number two, pound for pound. Some guys even had guys like Keith Thurman and even Anthony Joshua as high up as number two on the pound for pound list. They even had guys like Carl Frampton. You know what I'm saying? It's like people be living in the moment. Carl Frampton, I thought he beat Santa Cruz, but that doesn't warrant him to be in the top five pound for pound. Neither does Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm gonna make a different video about that. But yeah, then the man Salido's basically pulling Canelo's whole card. You know what I mean? He's basically calling his bluff and saying he's protected, and the man is being protected, man. If he don't fight Triple G, he ain't fight him in 2015. He ain't fight him in 2016. He more than likely won't fight him in 2017. He's waiting for the man to get old, man. You know what I'm saying? Before he fights Triple G. You check it. The man Amir Khan said Cannoli came in at 187 pounds, damn near 190. That's a full-fledged weight, cruiserweight right there. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's dead wrong if he's coming to the ring at almost 190 pounds. You check it, you know what I'm saying? And, these kind of guys like Cannoli, that's why, I've never been a fan. I ain't gonna lie. I've never been a fan. There's certain guys. I mean, I was impressed with how the man Floyd beat Cannoli because I remember how a lot of people were saying this is gonna be the guy to beat Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? And he was much bigger than Floyd that particular night. You know what I mean? Just like he was bigger than Amir Khan, bigger than Cotto, bigger than Josecito Lopez. He's also a guy who likes to pick on the smaller guys. You know what I mean? He got a vicious left hook, no doubt about it, especially to the body. But I'm not a fan, and I seen some channels be defending him like a motherfucker, man. They be defending him, but they like to call out other people who be ducking. And once you say that Canelo be ducking, man, these people they blow their top off. You know what I'm saying? But what you guys think about the man Salido calling out his fellow countryman Canoli Saul Alvarez and saying he's not a superstar. He's basically protected, man. I think I like that, man. He ain't the first one to call this man bluff. What's the next man? Juan Francisco Estrada. You know what I'm saying? He definitely called out Cannoli and even made some funny memes about him in wearing a pink dress. You know what I mean? Even the legend Juan Manuel Marquez, he doesn't think Canelo's the best Mexican fighter in the country. You know what I mean? I personally think a guy like Gilberto Ramirez right now would give Triple G and Cannoli they'd give him problems. You know what I'm saying? He'd give him numerous problems. I got a guy like Gilberto Ramirez beating all the Mexicans, probably even Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. I'd love to see that fight. So let me know what you guys think about Cannoli whole card being called and this bluff being called by the man Salido, man. Salido's been a guy who ain't afraid to fight nobody, and he'll get in there in the ring like with his Mexican machismo, you know what I'm saying? So let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this, about Salido calling Cannoli protected. And if you like the video, hit that thumbs up and please subscribe. Be Marsh Boxing. And again, thanks again for listening, y'all. Peace.